Hello guys, I am Tushar Rajaram Ahire. Welcome back to my channel Tushar's Online Forensics. Today I am going to talk about some basic concepts of chemistry. So without any delay, let's explore. What is chemistry? So the chemistry is a branch of science that deals with the preparation, properties, structure and reactions of material substances is called as chemistry. Day-to-day example of chemistry is formation of curd from milk, formation of vinegar from sugarcane juice and rusting of iron. Chemistry deals with the composition, structure, properties and interaction of matter and is of much use to the human beings in daily life. These all aspects can be best described and understood in terms of the basic constituent of matter, that is atoms and molecule. That's why the chemistry is also known as science of atoms and molecules. What is matter? So anything that has mass and occupies space, that is called as matter. For example, this pen, board, shirt, book, everything which has mass and occupies space, that is called as matter. So let's talk about the different states of matter. There are three different states of matter which are solid, liquid and gas. In solid, particles are held very close to each other, also arranged in a particular order, so they do not have space to move around. In liquid, the particles are close to each other but they can move around. And in gaseous, the particles are far apart from each other and the movement of particles is easy and fast. Solid have definite shape and volume. Liquids, they have just definite volume but they don't have definite shape. They can take the shape of a container in which they are placed. Gases neither have definite volume nor shape, so they acquire whole space in a container in which they are placed. Now, the interesting fact is that these three states of matter are interconvertible with each other. Means solid on heating changes to liquid and further heating a liquid will get a gas, while in reverse process gas on cooling liquefies to the liquid, on further cooling liquid freezes to the solid. Classification of matter. So matter is classified into two categories, that is mixture and pure compound. Again, mixture is classified into two categories, that is homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture, and pure compound are classified into two categories, which is element and compound. Let's talk about mixture. So the mixture is combination of particles of two or more pure substances which may be present in any ratio. This is called as mixture. So the example of mixture is solution of sugar in water, tea and air. Now there are two types of mixture. First one is homogeneous mixture and second one is heterogeneous mixture. So let's talk about homogeneous mixture. So components of homogeneous mixtures are completely mixed with each other. It means the particles of components are uniformly distributed with uniform composition throughout the mixture. So the example of this homogeneous mixture is sugar solution and air. And let's talk about the heterogeneous mixture. So the components of heterogeneous mixture are not uniform throughout and sometimes different components are visible. For example, the mixture of salt and sugar, pulses and grains. So the second type of matter is pure substances. All constituent particles of a substances are same in chemical nature as well as are in fixed composition is called as pure substances. For example, copper, silver, gold, etc. Element. So the particles of an element consist of only one type of atom and these particles may exist as atoms or molecules. These atoms and molecules, which I will discuss later in upcoming videos. The example of element is copper, sodium, hydrogen, oxygen. The atoms of different elements are different in nature. Some elements such as sodium and or copper They possess atom as their basic or essential particle, while in some other the basic or essential particles are molecule which are formed by the combination of two atoms. For example, hydrogen and oxygen. These are the examples of molecules. Compound. When two or more atoms of different elements are combined in a definite ratio, then the compound is formed. In addition to that, the components of compounds cannot be separated by physical methods, but they can be separated by chemical methods. Example of compounds are water and carbon dioxide. Water comprises of two hydrogen and one oxygen atom. Similarly, carbon dioxide comprises of two oxygen atom and one carbon atom. It means the atoms of different elements are present in a compound in a definite and fixed ratio, and this ratio is the characteristics of a particular compound. And also the properties of a compound are different from its constituent element. For example, in water molecule, hydrogen and oxygen are gases, whereas the compound is formed by the combination of these two is water, which is liquid. And the interesting fact about water and its constituent element is hydrogen burns with the pop sound and oxygen is a supporter of combustion, whereas the water is used as fire extinguisher. So this was all about some basic concepts of chemistry. Hope you have liked the video. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to explore the forensics and chemistry. Comment your thoughts in comment box. Like and share the video to your friends and family. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, stay tuned to the TOF. Bye bye. Thank you.